Alright, so here's my phone. This is Xiaomi 11T Pro here, running Android 13, and then last security patch is on September 1st, 2023. It is also rooted. If you see it down below, device is rooted. So yeah, so the first step would be to unlock the bootloader of your phone. So let's check here additional settings. So yeah, go to developer option, and then yeah, so my bootloader is already unlocked here. My unlock status is also to show this text right here. This device is unlocked, and then yeah, so pretty much already unlocked and rooted. So you see here this statistics here, monitor the CPU usage, the RAM usage, and the current FPS. And then right here, the battery showing the milliampere hour, and then the temperature right now is 31 degrees Celsius. So yeah, I'm using Franco kernel manager to show the CPU monitoring and then the battery. So we're at 80% battery, and then 31 degrees Celsius, and battery saver is off. And so when you root, what do I use? So I use Magisk here, Magisk version 26.4, and here are my modules. So the first module is Play Integrity Fix. It is mandatory. Basically, if you root your device, you need this module, the first one, because if you attempt to use like banking application, you probably can't use them, because the application will detect that the device is not secure. And so there is a disabled module here. So I didn't currently use this module, because what this module does is to reduce the clock speed of each CPU core. And for this test, I want to just disable it. And the third one is thermals. So thermals is a workaround to disable thermal throttling. So it basically increase when your device is gonna throttle. So if it's normally at about 42 or 43 degrees Celsius of battery temperature, if you enable this, it will disable that layer of thermal limit, and then your CPU will throttle probably at about 46 to 47 degrees Celsius of battery temperature. And then right here at the bottom, Unity Fix. So yeah, it's in Spanish here. So basically here we see that improves the performance of COD Mobile, Genshin Impact, and other Unity engine games. And you see the logs here. Also, yeah, it is currently has been executed at boot. So I flash all of them and then rebooted. So yeah, these are like the 4 or 3. Yeah, so in this test we just use 3 modules here, 3 Magisk modules. but the first one doesn't actually affect any performance. It's just for the security of the device, the first one here, right here. And okay, so you see GPU renderer here shows that the clock speed of the GPU is at 855 megahertz, which is not the original highest clock speed, maximum clock speed of Xiaomi 11T Pro. So yeah, you maybe already guess it, but this is overclocked. So why do I overclock the GPU? First of all, it's actually not a good idea to overclock the GPU, the GPU speed, but you can mitigate the side effect, like your device hits more by undervolting. So here, if you scroll here, KonaBess here. We open KonaBess. So KonaBess is an app to overclock, underclock, or undervolt your GPU, specifically your GPU. So it does not underclock or undervolt your CPU, but it does it to the GPU. So to begin that, I already selected Snapdragon 888 at the start. So when you're here, you press the Edit GPU Frec table to add the GPU frequencies. So you can click it, but don't make any changes first. First of all, you need to back up the image first. So do that, so you can refer back, or you can just follow my settings here. So this is actually I already tested for about a week. I already tested it for about a week, and it's quite stable. By quite, I mean, yeah, not 100, because sometimes it stutters, but it's fine, I guess. As long as your device don't restart when you're playing games. So the first one here, the highest one. So originally this is 840 megahertz originally, and the voltage here, I think it's about turbo L1, but I reduce it to norm L3 here. So it's like 1, 2, 3 level lower, and I didn't encounter any problem for the 7 days I've been using this configuration. And for the second frequency here, second highest frequency, norm L1, and the third one, SVS L2, SVS L1, SVS, low SVS L2, and then for this one, low SVS L1, low SVS, low SVS D1, min SVS. And you see here, normally you don't see, normally you don't see this frequency low here. So this is actually, I actually add a new frequency here. So I added 150 megahertz here, and the voltage level is similar to the 315 megahertz min SVS. And I forgot to mention, I didn't change any of the bus frequency here. So these are default. I didn't change anything. I didn't touch anything here, the bus frequency and so on. So yeah, so you save the GPU fractable and then it will process it, and then after it's done you will be prompted to reboot the device. Okay, so we're just gonna go straight into the testing here, but before that I forgot to mention one thing, which is, so here you have to disable one app called Joyose here. So you go to settings and apps, manage apps, and then search for Joyose here, and right below here stop it, and to make sure just clear the cache, and then okay, so usually when after you restart it shows that it is already stopped, but when you clear the cache it is shown that it is actually still enabled. So just to make sure, so force stop this Joyose application right here. So force stop this Joyose application right here. Okay, so the first game that we're gonna test is Genshin Impact right here, and we'll begin the stopwatch in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so FPS right there, 58, 57, and the settings, of course you need to see the settings first. So let's see here. So this is actually the default settings. So I'm just gonna use the default settings because when you install the game, that's the settings that the game decided that will run well on your device. So but I put the FPS to 60 because we wanna see 60 FPS gameplay, not 30 or 45, because it's not really a smooth experience. So okay, so we're in the game here. So let me put the temperature here and this here. Okay, so I can see the map here, right here. So if you see here that actually we don't really utilize the prime cluster, the Cortex X1 here. It's very low. It's like 0 right now. And then 5.7. Yeah. No, my ping. Oh, but disconnect, I guess. Okay, so yeah. Never mind. Okay, so at about, I wanted to go to 20 minutes, see how that goes. Wait, my connection. Just turn off the Wi-Fi. Okay, challenge failed. Fair enough. But we already see the result here. 45 degrees Celsius after playing about 20 minutes. FPS is still at 60, but we need to confirm that. So good fountain again here. Okay. Okay, I think that's enough. And that's it for Genshin. And I want to address this. The the current temperature of my AC unit is at here, 25 degrees Celsius. But I'm not sure about the ambient temperature because I didn't have a way to measure that. Alright guys, so I want to try second game, Honkai Star Rail. So let's just begin. So temperature right now of the battery is at 31 degrees Celsius. But I recall Honkai Star Rail is heavier than Genshin, because if you zoom in like this, you see more details on the character, on the model, compared to Genshin. So now, yeah, so this is the graphic setting. This is default, but with 60 FPS. Okay, so it's about the same. We reached 45 degree Celsius of battery temperature, and I guess that's it. The same as Genshin. I would like to address one issue with using this Thermod's Magisk module, because you have a camera, right? Your camera needs to detect the temperature of the device with the thermal surface, but this stops all thermal surface. It's not like all, like you can go to 100 degrees Celsius. No, it's just there's a certain limit, of course, in the hardware level, but every time you want to reboot your phone, one thing you should do is to disable this module, remove it, and then install again, and then reboot. If you don't do it, your camera won't work, So we could take example, flashlight, the torch. So the torch here is functioning, but if you restart your phone without reinstalling this module, your torch and camera, both back and front, won't work. So that's one issue here. Thank you for watching, guys, and if you have any question, I will answer it in the comment section below, and see you later.